Well, it's time for the final night of the Bob's Burger and Brew Summer Nationals here at Skagit Speedway. Hello and welcome to tonight's pre-race pit walk and talk. I'm track pit reporter Eric Liss, and I'm happy to have you along with me. $15,000 will be handed out to the winner of the 360 Bob's Burger and Brew Summer Nationals, and $1,000 will be handed out to the winner of the Hornet Nationals, that presented by K-Pro Auto. But it's all under the banner of the Bob's Burger and Brew Summer Nationals. With that, let's take a look at tonight's order of events. 545 wheel pack gets us then into Hornet hot laps and 360 hot laps as well. 650 tonight for opening ceremonies. Hornet heat race will go 6 laps, 360 heat races will go 8. After that, we will run the 360 pole shuffle hot laps. Hornet dash, 360 pole shuffle, and then a 360 B main, 15 laps on that one, puts us then into our A main. So Hornet A main will go 25 laps or 25 minutes, and the 360 A main will go 40 laps uninterrupted. All of this schedule could be subject to change throughout the night depending on how things go. However, with that, hey, let's go down. The pits are right back, well, not behind me, but behind where the camera is, so hey, let's go check them out. Well, we made it down to the pit area here at Skagit Speedway, and the first car we find, the 10 of Dominic Gordon, and how can we not talk about him? He went plus 17 last night to win the feature. He started 18th and won it from the 18th position last night. And that was due to the invert. He was the high point man heading into the A main, meaning he started 18th and he worked his all the way up to first. That 10 car has been fast all speed week. He's won 4 or 5 and they've shown no signs of slowing down. So Dominic Gordon guaranteed no worse than second tonight in the A main to start. As the pole shuffle, he is the high point man coming in tonight, so he is guaranteed to start the A main no worse than second. Continue along, the 41, Dominic Selzy, last year's winner, will have some work to do tonight, but if anyone can do it, Dominic Selzy and that 41 car are fast, and they can. Continue to walk along. We get close. The 18 of Jason Solwald, he rounded out the podium. He was third last night, plus 3. He's also got himself locked in one of the top 6 cars in the pole shuffle. So Jason Solwald will have a up front top 10 starting spot for the number 18. Well, we continue to walk along, and so tonight, yeah, the top 6 in points have locked themselves into a pole shuffle. Here is the top 6. Dominic Gordon, Trey Starks, Jesse Schlottfelt, Tyler Thompson, Robbie Price, and then we just saw, yeah, Jason Solwald. He is the 6th car to have himself locked in. So the sprint cars, they don't run a pole shuffle. Everyone else will be pointed into heat races. And then we'll take their points out of that, and we'll decide the next 4 to fill out the rest of the pole shuffle. Well, so we'll dive more now into tonight's format. So top 6 in preliminary points, as mentioned, locked directly into that pole shuffle. We went over who those drivers were. Heat race lineups are from accumulated points last night. Those will be inverted by 8. All other drivers accumulate points during those heat races towards their final point tally. After the heat races are tallied up and all done, we'll get the top 4 in points to go to the back of the pole shuffle. They'll fill spots 7 through 10, and the top 20 in total lock themselves into the A main. There's one of the cars that will be in the pole shuffle, 55 of Trey Starks, and also off the 21, Jesse Schlottfelt was on the podium as well. He'll be another car to watch in the pole shuffle. So the pole shuffle will set the top 10 starting spots in the A main. 11th in back will line straight up in the A feature. 21st in back in points will line straight up in the B feature. We'll take 4 out of the B, and 24 cars will start the A main for 40 laps. For the Hornets, it's $1,000 on the line. The V8, the Battle Wagon of Steve Peters, who we're walking up to, won it last night. He's going to look to go for that $1,000 here tonight, but they're going to have to run through a good field of cars. No run a dash. That'll be 3 laps to set their top spot. So hey, let's take a look at the Hornet format for tonight. So here is the format for the Hornets. 2 heat races with cars who are 5th in points on back from Friday night going into those heat races. They'll line straight up. The winner of each heat race will take the back of the dash. So it'll be a 4-car, 3-lap dash with the top 2 in points from last night lining up 1-2, and the winners of each heat race lining up 3-4. So the first 2 rows are lined up by the dash. The remaining cars are lined straight up by heat race finish, and it'll be a 25 lap A main for the Hornets and $1,000 on the line to win, as mentioned, for them. So some big money on the line. They're gonna be excited. They're all gonna want to get out there and try to do their best. 22X, Brian Michelson, talked about him last night. He's the defending winner. He's gonna look to have a strong night tonight and see if he can put himself back in a position to try to go back to back. That 22X will be a car to watch. He was a car to watch last night until he suffered an issue on the right rear. So they'll have that car back and ready to go, and he'll be one to watch. With that, we've made it through the pit area here at Skagit Speedway. It's going to be a great night of racing. Thank you for joining me on Eric's Pre-Race Pit Walk and Talk.